I'm late, y'all. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. I know I'm late. I'm trying to do something and I forgot how I did it. I forgot how I did it the other day. But oh well, it is what it is. Y'all gonna get that shit out, shouldn't I, again? Because I forgot how I did that. There it is. There it is. Come on through, y'all. Come on through. Come on through. I know I'm a little late. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm a little late. There you go. Y'all will see me. That's what y'all gonna see for now. Hey, Monica. Hey, Monte. Hey, Miss Lois. Y'all, I'm a little late. And I don't know if y'all saw I kept changing the times. Because first I got sick. I got a little sick to my stomach. And then I was hungry. And I kept saying I was going to make me some tuna fish. But I was running my mouth with somebody in this chat. I was running my mouth and I finally said, let me go make my tuna fish so I could go live and stop changing the time. And I still was late. Yeah, sure. I am so glad y'all are here for this conversation because I need to talk to somebody about this because I don't understand it personally. I don't get it. I don't understand it. So maybe y'all can help me make me understand it because part of it I understand, but the other part of it is just like, I don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. So maybe y'all can enlighten me and help me. Maybe y'all, hey, Uncle, maybe y'all can enlighten me. So I wait for a little bit more people to come in, and then we gonna get started. Then we gonna get started. But in the meantime, if you would like to help support the McCray Kings platform, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, TheMKingz, or you can even send it to my name. That's right there in the left hand corner, JoJo McCray. Just put a dollar sign. That's my personal Cash App, but I will make sure that it goes to the platform. Hey, Yoga with Mo. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad some of y'all are here because I really want y'all opinion. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the picture, and I didn't put the picture up because I would have had to do a lot of editing to the picture because YouTube would have got me. But I don't know if y'all saw this new picture of Lizzo, honey. Now, y'all know who Lizzo is. Y'all all know should all know who Lizzo is. If you don't know who Lizzo is, Google her. Lizzo decided, I don't know if it was last night or what night, but I just know that the picture is all over social media now. Lizzo decided to come out of her house in a full fishnet dress. But the only problem that I have with it is that the bitch was naked underneath. Like there was nothing. There was no bra. If she had on panties, I couldn't tell, but it didn't look like she did. And I'm like looking at like what in the natural hell. Now most people are going in because they fat shaming her. It's not even about the body size to me, to be honest with you. My thing is this: with all this Me Too movement and all the things women are trying to do to not have that stigma on them, she comes out the house butt ass naked. That's not sexy. That's slutty. That's like something a prostitute would do on a corner to pick up Johns. Like, and even prostitutes wear better stuff than that. Like, it was a whole hot mess. It was a hot mess. Right, Monica, I agree with you. It's definitely fine to be plus size and confident, but that's just for attention, period. That ain't even, I wouldn't even consider that confidence because that's like, who the hell wants to come out of their house with all these people around them butt ass naked? Like, she was butt ass naked. Like, if you saw the picture, Lizzo was butt ass naked. And it's like, really? For real? Like, seriously? Okay, you want to come out with your butt cut out? So be it. Prince did it. Nobody said nothing. You want to be in stuff that skinny girls wear? Okay, fine. So be it. I don't have a problem with it. If they make it in your size and you feel you could rock it, rock it. I, her size don't have nothing to do. And like everybody that I commented on that page, I kept making that my issue. Like, her, please don't. It has nothing to do with her size, because a lot of people were fat shaming her. It has nothing to do with her size. It has everything to do with, you couldn't possibly think that was sexy, because it wasn't. It was like, I'm a whore and come and get me. Like, I don't get it. Mo, you right. It looked like somebody who, that was the dress was cheap. Like, she went and got it. You know what that's for? For real. That's for when you go to the beach and you got on your bathing suit, bikini, whatever, and you throw that over that. That's what that's for. So it is poorly made because it ain't made to be worn as a dress. It's made to be worn on the beach. It's made to be worn as a cover up for yourself when you're on the beach. It ain't made to walk around in the streets butt ass naked. Like, but Monica, my point is this: even if Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion or Little Kim or Doja Cat had that on, I would say the same thing, because it's just like, what what all this whole Me Too thing. I mean, granted, I don't care what you wear. A man ain't got no reason touching you. I don't care if you are butt ass naked. They still ain't got no reason to put their hands on you and touch you. But it wasn't sexy to me. Like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it wasn't sexy. It was just nasty, and it had nothing to do with her size. I keep saying that over and over again because I don't care who would have had that on. It, like Mo said, it looked cheap because it's really a cover up for when you're on the beach, and it just it's like, why? And I agree. If they make it in your size and you want to wear it, wear it. I don't have a problem with that. Like, I ain't gonna tell nobody what to wear. I ain't gonna tell nobody they can't wear something if it's in their size. Now, if they squeeze into it, that's a whole nother story. But if they make it in your size and you want to rock it and you think you look cute in it, by all means, go ahead. But to walk around, and then like in the picture you could see like she had a bodyguard. Of course you're gonna have to have a bodyguard. And like, ugh, it just, I don't know. It just was horrible to me. It was just horrible to me. It was like, why do this to you? Like, I don't know. It's just me. And I guess because I view sexy as like, I think women can be sexy with clothes on. They don't have to be sexy with clothes off. When you half naked, that don't make you sexy. That just make you half naked. So I always, my view of women being sexy is just totally a whole different thing. And let's put this out here. And some of y'all might not agree with me. But sexy is something that you're born with. Everybody is not sexy. I don't care what you put on. Everybody is not sexy. There are just certain people that are sexy. That when you look at them, they just ooze sex. And they're not even trying. They just ooze sex. It's like, oh damn. Like you kidding me? Y'all know y'all done seen a man and you was just like 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, he was some big old bald headed, dark skinned man. And you looked at him and was like, damn. And some light skinned men too. You be looking at them like, damn. I know for me, dark skinned women are sexy as hell. Child, most of them. I'll be looking at some of them going, girl, you better turn it. Because they sexy. They are just people that are naturally born sexy. Sexy is not something that you can acquire. It is just something that you are naturally. Hey, Reese Cup. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand. Everybody ain't sexy. Now, there's plenty of people that look good. There's plenty of people that look good. There's plenty of people that are attractive. There's plenty of people that are handsome and beautiful. But there's only a handful of people that are actually sexy, that just ooze sex appeal when you look at them. And you just be like, damn. And they ain't even got on nothing. She could just have on maybe a crop top and a sweat crop top and a pair of sweatpants and some sneakers, and you just be looking at her like, damn, that bitch is sexy as hell, and she ain't even trying. She ain't even trying. That's when you know somebody's sexy, when they ain't even trying, and they just, you just like, damn. But that Lizzo thing, child, it was nothing sexy about that. And I hope she didn't think she was sexy. Hey, Melissa. Yes, you are sexy. Like I just that whole outfit Miss Lizzo had on, honey. I don't know who told. I, first of all, whoever is her little fashion consultants, they all need to be fired. Every last one of them need to be fired. And if she doing it herself, then she need to hire a bunch of fashion consultants because she don't know what the hell she doing. Because anybody that would have told her to put that on and go outside like that, they instantly need to be fired. Immediately. Immediately. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's nothing to discuss. They need to be fired immediately. Cause that was a whole hot mess. It's like I just when I saw the picture, I was like, are you kidding me right now? She came outside butt ass naked. Are you kidding me right now? Child, let me tell you something. Well, she better go watch Dance Hall Queen, honey, and she could have got a whole bunch of ideas, and that wouldn't have been one of them. Cause, child, listen, I wouldn't care if the theme of the party was Caligula, honey. She needed to wrap herself up in some sheets and call it a day. Because that look, I don't care what the theme was, just was not it. It wasn't. It just wasn't it. uh, Miss Melissa said that was a whole hell no. You know what? And it ain't even like for me. It's not even her size. Again, I wouldn't care if there was a skinny woman in there with breast implants, a size 22 waist, and a whole ass replacement. I would still feel the same way. Now I know, and I'll be honest, I know a few trans women that would have worn that, and they would have worn that in a whole different way, in a completely different way. And it probably would have looked okay. I mean, if she would have put, I don't know, like, if she would have, the fact that she was naked is what turns me off. Because I'm like, why would you want to come? Especially if she's going to a party or some affair. Why would you want to be at a party with a bunch of people sweating on you naked? Because you know parties get jam packed, especially Hollywood parties. So why would you want all these people sweating? No, child. No, I can't. It don't make sense. I mean, it makes sense to me because that's who she is. She gonna push the envelope. So, am I surprised that she was in that? No. Am I surprised? No, because she does everything for to be talked about. And then when she get talked about, and then when all these bloggers drag her, and everybody drags her, then she's gonna get on Instagram crying like she did the last time, and want people to feel sorry for her. And it's like, girl, you did it to yourself. It's one thing if you wearing stuff and people are fat shaming you, then I feel sorry for you. But when you do it to yourself, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. Because if she think she wasn't going to get dragged and talked about for this outfit, she's a whole complete entire fool. She got dragged for the last thing she did with Cardi B, and she had on clothes. She was wrapped in a toga when she did the video with Cardi B, and she was crying. So what make her think if that made her cry when people dragged her for that? What make her think that people ain't gonna really drag her for this? Hey, Erica, you just saw the picture of Reese Cup. It's like I don't. How do you think that's sexy? Like, hey, Roxanne, how do you think that's sexy? That's not sexy. That's just ugh. That's beach wear. And when you, it's like what Yoga with Mo said. It looked cheap. It looked cheaply made. It looked because it's something that you wear over your bathing suit. It's basically something you wear over your bathing suit, and she decided to wear it as a damn dress. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Yoga with Mo. Right. If they stop giving her the attention that because she's only doing this for attention. She's doing it to stay relevant, really. Because she ain't put out no albums in a while. She ain't dropped no music in a while. She only doing this to stay relevant. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do to stay relevant, then by all means, go for it. But I mean, there's other ways you could try to stay relevant other than coming out your house butt ass naked. Like, it's just a hot mess. It's a complete hot mess. Yes, and she didn't even have on shoes. If you really get into the picture, she don't even have on shoes. That's why it was blowing me because I'm like, wait, but were they on the beach? Because she don't even have on shoes. She is literally butt naked, except for that little net thing she got on. Right, with a bathing suit underneath. Right, Reese Cup. It has nothing to do with body shaming. It has to do with her making herself look like a complete ass in that outfit, butt ass naked. And she was going to a party. Like, are you kidding me? A dance hall party? Most girls I know that do dance hall, they ain't barefoot, and if they get barefoot, it's after they done been whining all night long and they damn feet hurt. They don't come to the dance hall barefoot. They got on a nasty little heel. I agree with you, Mo. But if she had a cute little purple bathing suit or bikini underneath that, you know, I could roll with that. I could live with that. Right, BC Cup. It's nasty. The hell was stank. It's nasty. You at a damn party butt naked. Like, come on. I mean, I can't. I'm not going to say what I was about to say because then it would seem like I was fat shaming. But from the picture, it don't look like she have on no kind of thong because I know she ain't got on panties because you can see that. But who knows what's in the bag? But she ain't even look like she had on a thong. She was butt ass naked. She was butt ass naked. So I'm like, child, listen, if that's what float your boat, girl, go right ahead. Who am I to tell you what to do? I'm nobody. You got more money than me. So you go right ahead and live your best life, girl. But just know, if you happen upon the King's channel, yes, I'm talking about you, bitch. Because you look a hot, hot mess. You look a hot mess. Right. Well, the picture I saw was from the front. And like I could see the side of her. So I know there was no panties. Cause I mean a panty I could see. A thong. Again, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. But you would have to tell that she had on a thong from the back because you still wouldn't be able to see the thong from the front. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because anything else is gonna turn into me kind of like fat shaming her, and I'm not going to do that because I ain't in no position to talk about nobody fat. But from the side, you can see that she ain't got nothing on. I was just giving her the benefit of the doubt. And she had the nerve to be in there twerking butt naked. Oh, shit. I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say it. Y'all trying to egg me on to say bad things, and I'm not going to do that right now. Child, if you even tell me that them lips was flapping and when she was twerking, honey, I'ma throw up. I can't. I will not. I will not. I ain't even going. I'm not even going to go down that road with y'all. So we're going to talk about the next thing, so that I know I'm not going down that road with y'all. So my next thing is, so y'all know the other day I did my story about coming out because it was National Coming Out Day. Shout out to everybody who sent me messages of encouragement and telling me their little come out stories and emails and how they are dealing with their kids coming out and stuff like that. I appreciate it. It warmed my heart. It really did. It really did because it made me feel like I did something good. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show people that all coming out stories don't have a bad ending because mine didn't. But again, mine is not that of everybody's. So that's why I was like, be mindful and know what you're doing before you come out. I didn't want to just sit there and tell people, go ahead, come out, and then they gag, honey. Nah, no, 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 no. I'm very be mindful, do what you got to do, but, you know. So she said, I want to hear it flip, flap, flip, flap. Child, I'm done. I am so done with you, Melissa. So, with that being said, with the coming out day, um, DC Comics has decided to make Lois Lane and Clark Kent's son bisexual, as well as the new Robin being bisexual. Then I read an article that they want to turn Spider Man bisexual. When Supergirl was on TV, her sister was bisexual. I'm having a problem with all of this. Now, I don't have a problem with representation. I don't. Because if you read comics, there have been through the years plenty of superheroes that were bisexual or gay that lived in alternate universes. And since both DC and Marvel are about to explore the multiverse, then of course you can bring these characters, which are some that we know and some that we don't know, to the forefront and to TV and to the movies and stuff like that. But I also think, and this is just my opinion, I also think that it's become overkill. I think it's becoming to become overkill because I think like everywhere you turn, somebody's bisexual. And I think it's easier to make a person bisexual than it is to just say that they're gay. It's easier to say a woman is bisexual than to say she's a lesbian. It's easy to say a man is bisexual because you're not saying that he's gay, because gay means you have to just write him with men characters. Or being a lesbian, you only have to write her with women characters. If you write in um, bisexual, you can pick and choose who they deal with from episode to episode. Now, the one thing that I do love is that I don't know if you guys watched The Child on Showtime. They wrote in a trans woman, and I love it because it shows how men know that they're with a trans woman and keep it from their friends. They know who she is, but the friends don't know who she is. So I love that. And then they started exploring the fact that some people found out. So now what is he going to do? See, that is a story that needs to be told. All these gay and bisexual people popping up on TV is like, okay, I love the representation, but bisexual don't represent me. I ain't never been bisexual a day in my life. It's just easy, for, like I said, for them to put people and say they're bisexual. And oh, yoga with Mo, right? They'll do that too. Make them pansexual. They like everybody. It's just overkill. It's really overkill because every time you turn around, it's like okay, it's no longer. It's no longer what's the word I'm looking for? It's expected now. It's like okay, where's your gay character? Okay, where's your lesbian character? Oh, okay, they bisexual. So you cover two stones, or they make them an interracial gay couple or interracial lesbian couple. So you covering two stones at once with them having to deal with being interracial and being gay or lesbian. Like it's like overkill to me. And that's coming from a gay man. It's just overkill. It's like everybody on TV can't be gay and bisexual. Every time you turn around, somebody's gay, somebody's bisexual. It's like, come on now, enough is enough. I mean, certain characters, when you think about it, yeah, they could be because they. Uh, if I check what you just sent me, person in the chat, it's going to stop the video. So, like, send it again, but tell me what you mean. So it'll show up on my phone and I can read it as opposed to sending it the way you just did because I'm not sure. If I go to the text, it's gonna cut off the live. But because I'm on my phone. Well, Yoga with Mo, let's be realistic, child. Wonder Woman is a whole Amazon. That whole island is full of lesbians, honey. All them Amazons are lesbian. Why you think when she met Steve, honey, she jumped on it soon as she could? ah, I'm just saying. And I mean, you gotta be Superman to give it to Supergirl because she'll kill you. But you can't be Superman because that's her cousin, and that would be incest. So I just it's a lot. It's a lot. It's just a lot to me. It's like, okay, y'all are doing way too much. I know you wanna there are again, like with Iceman and Iceman in the X-Men, he was bisexual, so use him. Or he's gay. Use him. Like I said, there have been people in the comics that are gay. You don't have to change the arc of other people, of people that people know and love to upset them because now people are having a fit. Superman is gay. So no, they didn't say Superman. They said his son. But people ain't gonna see that. They just gonna see Superman, and they having a fit because that ain't who they know. But their reasoning was that little gay kids can have Superman's son to look up to because he represents the gay community, and I'm like, yeah, but that's a whole lot because people ain't seeing that you say is Superman and Lois Lane's son. All they seeing is this little boy with an S on his chest representing Superman, and now he kissing another boy in the comic book. And most people don't read comics; they just go by what they see or reading in movies and seeing online. Oh, Mo, Batman and Robin been Batman's little boy toy for years, honey. See, stuff like that, I agree. Like if you do stuff like that, I could agree with that because it's just certain people like Catwoman. Come on now, she a lesbian. She bisexual. Now Catwoman is you could see she's bisexual because she's sexual. She don't have like it's just who she is. Like if you make Catwoman bisexual, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain characters, if you make them bisexual or gay, it wouldn't shock people. But then when you come with Spider Man, it's like, well, Spider Man ain't never. I ain't never thought Spider Man. He done been with Mary Jane, and he done been with Gwen. Uh, oh, I want to say Spider Gwen, but that's who she was in the alternate universe. But the girl Gwen, and it's like now all of a sudden he's gay. Like, come on now, let's be realistic. Like stuff like that is what gets me. But if you tell me Batman is bisexual, I believe it. If you tell me Catwoman is bisexual, I believe it. If you tell me Robin was gay, I would believe it. Wonder Woman bisexual, hell yeah, I'd believe it. Because these are people that you could believe that it is what it is. But when you come up with people that you be like, what? But how? Then you want to blame it on alternate universes. Okay, well, okay. Yeah. And the folks upset, not really part. Right. Most of the people upset ain't, they ain't never read a comic book a day in their life. They just going by what the movies and television shows and cartoons told them. Yeah, sis is okay. So sis is. I didn't see your question, Miss Lois, until I read Reese Cup's answer. So cis is like if you were born a biological woman and you identify as a biological woman, then you would be a cis woman. Or if you were born a biological man and you identify as a biological man, then you're a cis man. That's the way because you have trans men and you have trans women. So a way to I don't want to say it like this. But the way to appease straight people, they started putting cisgendered in front of straight people, people that are straight that identify as the sex they were born. So, Reese Cup's answer is right. You would be a cis woman. I would be a cis. Well, I would be a gay man technically, but if I was straight, I would be a cisgendered man. Um, they just use cis to identify straight people versus gay people or trans people. More or less trans people, really, because trans women are some of them are very good at what they do. But honey, if you ain't never seen a trans, I'm sure you've walked past the street on a trans man and never knew that it was a trans man. Cause baby, trans men, child, listen, I might because I would have to say, well, no, I can't say that, but yes, I would date a trans man. I would, cause some of them, I just be in awe. I really be in awe. I'd be like, are you kidding me? Like I see pictures of some of them and I just be in awe. I'm like, you're lying. You're lying. And I mean, I'm part of the whole gay community, the LGBTQ. And let me explain something about that. The LGBTQ, though, yes, we are under that umbrella. The LGBTQ works for white people. They'll use black people, meaning they'll use our plight. They'll use slavery. They'll use how we were oppressed to get what they want. But at the end of the day, they don't work for us. It don't work for us. It's only them. And I try to tell people that they think that we just one happy go lucky community, and that's not true. They discriminate against us the same way that straight white people discriminate against y'all. And I try to tell people that because they're like, oh, well, you're part of the LGBTQ. And I'm like, child, they don't do nothing for me. They don't do nothing for me. Now, if I was to get beat up or something and gay bash, of course they're going to be there because now they have a voice and they want their voice heard. And you're not going to do this to him. And justice for the gays. Oh, yes, that's what they'll do. But at the end of the day, it's just not that simple. It's more complicated, I should say, than just what people think it is. It's just people think we all just holding hands, singing "Kumbaya," and it ain't nothing like that for real. It really ain't. So I just wanted to get that out there because people always love saying, "Well, you're part of the LG." No, girl. Yeah, I represent that letter G, but that's it. Like, if you notice, there's two prides. There's Black Pride, and then there's Pride. Because we get together and do what we want to do so we can celebrate the way we want to celebrate and have the fun we want to have, and then they do their thing. And most of the time, if you find black people there doing their thing with them, they are black people who date white people and they're there with their white boyfriends, or they're black men and women that want to find a white counterpart, so they go to these events. Um, Once like New York's is very multicultural because they only have one and it's really big, so everybody's there. But like in Atlanta, there's two. In DC, there's two. Like in places where there's a lot of black people, normally there's two prides: a black pride and a regular pride. So that just goes to tell you how that works. Right. And they think right, and they think those letters go before my blackness. They put my those letters before my blackness, but I'm black before I'm anything else. And I try to tell people that I'm a black man before I am anything else. Before I'm gay, before I'm anything else, I am a black man. I undergo the same things that every black man in this world goes through. So stop putting them LGBTQs first and then making me black. I'm black first and work from there. And that's the problem. Right. Miss Lois, you see, Child, especially lesbians, honey. Y'all fight over everything. Child, that's why they shut Murphy's down in Jersey. And black gay men ain't no better. Black gay men ain't no better. I ain't even gonna sit here and put that on y'all like that. Cause black gay men ain't no better, child. We will fight over everything. Every damn thing we find a reason to fight. And I'm guilty because I'll slap a bitch in a minute in a bar or club. I ain't even gonna lie. I will punch a bitch in the face in a minute. I have done it and I will do it now. Well, no, I try. I don't even, honestly, me and Tremel don't even go out to, like, he want to go to one club, like, for the last time. I just am not, like, I'm so past that stage in my life. Like, take me to a night, like, when we hung out with Lisa Schumann, we went to this nice little, it was like a loungy bar in Soho, and it was great. It was like dimly lit, nice music. We could sit there and talk. The ambiance was great. I like stuff like that now. All of that house music, and I just can't be around all them little kids. Like, I don't have the tolerance. I don't have none of that. I just don't. I just don't. If your phone's not connected to your car, you just gonna have to put it on in your car and just turn up the volume or connect the Bluetooth. But Reese Cup, when he connect the Bluetooth, he still don't know how to go to the channel to listen. Right, Melissa, the lounges are like, I love me a nice little dimly lit lounge with some music and a drink and maybe like a little finger food or something and a little wine, something to chill and relax and just like have good conversation with the people I'm with and chill. That's what I like. I ain't into all the bar scene no more and the club thing. I've done enough of that. I'm past that stage of my life. I'm old enough to know that, my time there has expired. I refuse to be the man that I talked about when I was in my 20s, looking at him going, oh, his old ass need to be in a geriatric home. They will never say that about me. No, sir. No, sir. I will not be that old man. No, 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 no. I will not be the old man I made fun of in my 20s. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. At least I'm honest. At least I'm honest. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I will not be the old man I made fun of in my 20s. I will not. It's not going to happen. I refuse to be that old man. I do. And me and my best friend used to say that when we get old enough, if we in the club and we shouldn't be here, you better look at me and tell me, bitch, go home. Cause I refuse to be the old man I talked about back in my day, saying, "Oh, that bitch need to be home taking some Geritol, bitch. What he in the club for? He need to be in a geriatric home, trying to find some little young boy to go home with for the night." Child, not me. Won't be me. I will not become who I talked about. I refuse. I refuse. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I just refuse to become who I talked about, and that's just me. Ain't nothing wrong with it if you old and you want to still go to the clubs, but you know, just understand that that's what them little young boys looking at you saying. What your old ass doing here for? And granted, some older men don't even look their age, and hell, some of us look younger than the motherfuckers that are 20. So I can't even lie about that. Right, Yogo Mo, I agree. But see, our people, and I can only speak from our people because I don't know no other race of people to speak on them. Our people are under this impression that, you know, we just under this umbrella singing kumbaya and we just, I don't know. Like, I talk to so many people that just really don't understand. Like, they don't understand why it's important for, like, they say we lead with our sexuality, but it's not that. It's that when you, and I don't even think I talked, yeah, I kind of talked about it the other day. When you come to grips with who you are and you're comfortable in your skin, it's not leading with your sexuality, it's just being you. And if in the process of me being me, you can tell that I'm gay, it becomes a problem for you, not me. I'm not walking around holding a man's hand. You don't see me, and excuse the way I say this, but you don't see me walking around sucking dick. But that's how they act like we do. And I'm like, no, we just tired of hiding. We just tired. We're being ourselves. We are being who we are. Nobody tells y'all, and tell you when the last time you told your son to stop standing on the corner selling drugs. When the last time you told your daughter to stop popping out babies. When the last time you told your son to pull his damn pants up. Like, come on. But you worried about me. You worried about me just being me. But your kids out here doing all kind of stunts, and don't nobody care about that. Or if you ain't got no kids, your nieces and nephews out here doing all kind of stunts. You ain't worried about that. That ain't the problem. The problem is the gay boys. Why? Why are we such a problem? Because we living in our truth and we happy. Because y'all ain't happy. Because your kids ain't happy. Right. It's the same ones that when you get an education and you start talking the right way, oh, you think you white because you talking proper. Oh, now you think you white because you know some big words. No, I'm talking the way people should talk. Right, Melissa. That's exactly my point. It's not that we leading with our sexuality. You're focused on it. So that's why it looks that way to you. Right, and right. You don't even know who I am as a person because you too busy worried about what I do in the bed, and you're not even there to see it. And that's the part that kills me most. You not in my bedroom to see what I'm doing. So why is it? What I don't understand is, especially with straight men, they so concerned with what gay men do in the bedroom, and then when we start, well, why are you concerned about what I'm doing? You curious about it? You want to taste? You want to? Then they want to get mad. But you the one worried about what I'm doing in my bedroom when you're not even looking at it. I'm not holding hands with a man. I'm not kissing a man in front of you. All you know is that I'm gay. Why is that a threat? Why is that a threat to people? Or same thing with women. They know you a lesbian. They threatened by it. Oh, she looking at me. First of all, we all have tastes. And if a man don't want you, what make you think a lesbian wants you? And vice versa. These men kill me. Like, dude, women don't want you. So what make you think I want you? Just because you a man? It don't work that way, bruh. It don't work that way. I have taste just like a woman, and you ain't it. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Nana Boy. And that's what kills me about people. They be so quick to wanna make assumptions, and it's like, child, are you serious right now? Girl, bye. Men don't even want you. Women don't want you. So why? What make you think I want you? And women, the same thing. You can't even get a man to save your life, and because I'm a lesbian, I want you. Child, by they do want to taste. At this one work, the these women had a problem with me because all the men wanted me. Right. That's my point. That they do the same thing to y'all, each other. When a woman walk in the room and a woman is too much, and she again, like I said, because if you sexy, you sexy. No matter what you got on, you can have on a turtleneck and some damn pants that are loose. And if men want you, they want you. Oh, who she thinks she is. Oh, here she come again. Oh, they all smiling up in her face. What's she doing? You know, she probably done gave them all a piece, child. She look like that type of girl. They do it all the time. People want to write a narrative for you so bad, and it really, really pisses them off when they don't have nothing to go by. When all they do is just like, for example, me and Tremel have and are going through something like that now. Nothing is known about us. We share what we want to share when it comes to our marriage. We don't share, like, we share what we want to share. We don't share nothing. Married business is married business. But child, they swear they know everything about us. And we sit back and laugh like, really? Is that what you think? Okay. Well, if that's what you believe, then you believe it. I'm not going to correct you because I don't give a damn. You can think whatever you want to think. He ain't going to correct you because you can think whatever you want to think. I don't care. And that's people' problem. Y'all be trying to run around and fix stuff. I hate when they ask what we do in a bed. Right, because you know why they want to know? Because they want to become part of it. I'm convinced that. When a straight person asks a lesbian or a gay man, if a man asks another man, a gay man, what they doing in the bed, and a woman asks a lesbian what she doing in the bed, is because they want to be a part of it. They want you to take them and show them. They don't want to be told. They want to be shown. I'm convinced of that because the child, I done turned plenty of straight men out like that, honey. What you do in the bed? Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. Oh, you want to show me? I sure do. Well, what them lips do? You really want to find out? Oh, child. You know how many straight men I done turned out? That was my forte back in the day, honey. You couldn't pay me to mess with a gay man. I could pick a straight man up in 5 seconds flat, child. I tell my friends all the time, if I wasn't married, honey, I'd be hanging out with my straight friends in straight bars because I can walk in the straight bar and walk out with at least five men's numbers, honey. I ain't got a child. Straight men are the easiest ones to turn. See, gay men, you gotta work because they gay and they want more and they don't want to seem like hoes, honey. But see, straight men just want to do you for the night because they know they don't work that ball. Women gonna give them too much stress. Women, they gonna play games and get drinks and then go home with their girlfriend. But they know when they find them a little gay boy in a bar, honey, they know what's gonna happen. What they gonna get when they leave up out that bitch. It's gonna be, well, here's my address. Come there in like 5, 10 minutes. Okay, I'll meet you. Because they know what's gonna go down. And they know it's a guaranteed peace for the night. Right. It's never about what you wear, Yoga Ramon. It's how you look and what you wear. I learned that lesson. I was probably what? I was 30, and my sister waited till the last minute for her baby shower to tell me. She was like, "Oh, two people I needed to serve and help. They can't. I need you to do that for me, please." I said, "Okay, no problem." She was like, "But there's one catch." I said, "What?" She said, "You got to have a baby blue top and cream pants." I said, "A baby blue top and cream pants." And you decided to tell me a couple of hours before the baby shower. She said, "Joe, I didn't know." I was like, "Okay, girl, I'll help, but I ain't guaranteeing." So I ran to the mall real quick because the mall was like down the block. I ran to the mall and I went to my favorite little store. And that's back when oh God, I can't think of the name of the designer, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The little knit sweaters was, oh child, I can't think of the name of the sweaters, child. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the little knit sweaters. When those was popular. I can't think of the name of them right off the top of my head. But I found one of those for $20. And then I found some cream dress pants for $20. Then my spirit said, go in the store next door because they had shoes. Why I found two pairs of suede baby blue shoes. Child, I couldn't decide which ones I wanted, so I bought them because they both was $20. So I walked up into this party with a little $60 outfit on, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, you look amazing! Oh my God, you look amazing!" And I was like, that was my lesson, that it don't matter how much stuff costs. As long as you wear the clothes and the clothes don't wear you, whatever you put on is going to look good on you. It's just that simple. Right, Miss Lois? But see, women are different than men. Well, I shouldn't say that because I know some women that be upsetting men, honey, because they get what they want and go about their business and don't look back. So, but a lot of women, like you said, get clinky and they don't know what to do once you put it on them. But see, the men, I ain't got to worry about that. Because, see, you put it on them, honey, they just going to keep calling you to keep putting it on them. But they ain't going to let nobody know because they on the DL. So you really ain't got nothing to worry about. I mean, us men, we ain't got nothing to worry about. See, women will just decide, I'm telling everybody I'm a lesbian. Because they don't care. When they get it put on them, they don't care, child. But men ain't going to just do that like that. They just going to keep calling you and you know, trying to get you to come over and do stuff with them, child. I did, Melissa. I did. Them shoes was banging. It was like a boot, and it had like a little. It was like a little ankle boot, and it had, but it was like more like a Clark. Well, the pair of shoes looked like a Clark, but it didn't tie up. The boots looked like a Clark almost. It had that same kind of sole as a Clark, but it was round at the front and it had a seam going up the whole front, child. And you could tell me I wasn't the hottest bitch in that place. You could not tell me. Right, yo, little mom. Because they want to lay out, child. I used to do that all the time. I tap, 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 tap. Boo, what are you doing? Oh, could I just rest? No, you can't rest, honey. This ain't no bed and breakfast. Get up, get dressed, and get out. For real, yo? Yes, for real. This ain't no bed and breakfast, bitch. Put your clothes on and let's go. Oh, you serious? I'm serious as cancer, bitch. I don't play that. We don't do those clingy things. Cause see, when you start letting people spend the night and stay over and lay there for a minute, honey, they get the wrong idea. You gotta kick a bitch out when it's over. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye. Ooh, child, that's real horse, but that's what you gotta do if you don't want them to be clingy. Tap them on the shoulder. Tap, tap, tap. Thank you for coming. Bye. I don't play those games. I don't play those games, child. Well, y'all, let me. Oh my God, they always say for real. Yeah, they always say for real. For real? Yeah, for real, bitch, not for play play. Well, y'all, let me get out of here. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do with my life. Nothing. I'm gonna lay right here next to this cat on my bed and chill. Cause you know now that they started coming around and I see them more, honey. They like my bed. It depends on which one it is. Sometimes it's both at the same time, but a lot of times it's either one or the other. And right now it's Tigger. He laying next to me, sleep on the bed. So I'll probably just climb up in this bed with him. And yes, thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye. I will probably lay next to him because I ate before I came on. I finally made my tuna fish and I ate before I came on, so I'm not hungry. And just wait for my husband to come home from work. That's about it. And that's about all for right now. Um, depending. So don't hold me to this, but depending, because I'm not sure. He told me, but I don't remember. Depending on what time Tramel has to go to work tomorrow, we may come on tonight for pillow talk. We may, But don't hold me to that because I'm not sure what time he has to work in the morning. I know today he didn't have to go to work till 3 o'clock. Um, I'm not sure what time he has to work tomorrow because I'm proud of him. They trained him to be a manager already. But I'm proud of him. So I don't know what time he's going to have to work tomorrow. But if it's like 2 or 3, we may come on and do pillow talk tonight because I know we'll be up till probably about 12 or 1. So, yes, we might do pillow talk tonight, but don't hold me to that because I honestly don't know what time. If he has to work like around 11 or 12, we probably won't. But if we if he has to work like late, I ain't mean to scare you, Tigger. Sorry, but if he's going at like 2 or 3, because that's the plan anyway to start coming on. Well, I'm home now, so I can come on in the afternoons like I do sporadically. But it's hard for Tremel to come on in the morning because 9 times out of 10 he'll be asleep like right before it's time for him to go to work. So at nighttime it's better, so we could both, you know, be there with y'all in the nighttime and really make you laugh. So that's what we trying to work on. But his schedule is always so different. So we just trying to see what works best for right now. So we may, like I said, do pillow talk tonight. If not, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I won't have nothing to talk about like I did today, talking about Lizzo, honey, because that was traumatizing. But in any event, thank you guys for being with me this evening. I really appreciate it. And please follow us on all social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell so that you know every time we go live or we drop a new video. And if you want to become part of the McCray Kings Roundtable, please hit that join button. If you don't see it, the link is already in the description box waiting for you. Also, make sure you check out the McCray Kings Boutique for everything McCray Kings Dare to Be Different and a host of other new things that we have in there that you may like. So if you haven't been there in a while, go check it out because there's some new stuff in there. And also, if you want to help support the McCray Kings platform, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Or if it's going too fast or it's too small and you can't see it, you can always send it to what you see in the left hand corner, Jojo McCray. That's my direct cash app, but I will make sure that it goes to the platform. So, with that being said, I really appreciate all of you and I love all of you for coming here. Hey, out and about. I love all of you for coming and helping and listening and giving me insight today because I needed some insight on that outfit, y'all. And with that being said, please enjoy the rest of your evening because I said so. And make it the best evening ever. I started to say day, but the day is almost over. So make it the best evening ever. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And I know, Melissa, you saying it with me because it's what? It's Team McCray. Oh, damn day. Later, y'all. Oh, yes. And make sure, y'all check out Roxanne tonight. Roxanne, what time you coming on? 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock? Y'all, make sure you check out Roxanne. Roxanne, put your link to your show for tonight so they can um, set a reminder. I'll stay on till I see you did that. Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Roxanne, put the link in the chat. Because with Roxanne, honey, you going to get a shower. She going to talk about something that's going to get up under your skin and touch your spirit. Inshallah. Erica, you still in the building? Do I need to close out with my song for Erica? I'm only going to do it if Erica's still in the building. If Erica ain't in the building, I ain't doing it. Y'all, that's the link. So go and set a reminder so you remember at 8 o'clock tonight to watch Roxanne. All right, y'all. I'm out. I will see you all tomorrow, and it'll probably be earlier or later tonight. Like I said, just depends. So, anyway, I'm out. Peace.